Andale. Sorry, guys, we're getting our fat boy fantasies out of here. We're talking about Mexican cuisine. So if you would like to comment down below, what's your go-to Mexican restaurant? Let's just start it off that way. Let's do something a little different. What's your go-to Mexican restaurant? Everybody from here at Amanda's D20 TTRPG. We're just curious. We've got some fat kid fantasies today, so but
I like the Flamingo down the street
yeah.
on Pleasant.
Have you been there? I gotta try it. A lot of people say it's good.
If I judge all Mexican restaurants on how good their El Pastor tacos
Okay.
are,
Okay. Yeah.
if that can hit par, you're solid. I'm gonna eat every last bite. Every last
Hey, as
bite.
long as you got, I'm just a steak taco guy myself. So
I used to be, and then I worked in a kitchen with a bunch of Hispanic people, so they were quite nice with sharing some of
okay.
their food. And oh, like this, like cucumbers with tahini on it, so good. Wouldn't think that, so good, and it's quenching.
Yeah.
When it's super hot, that's what I want: is cucumbers and tahini or watermelon and tahini.
All right.
So weird. Sorry.
Sorry, guys. We got a little distracted by some flavors today. But so where we had last left off, won't waste too much time today. I hope everybody's doing good. But where we had last left off, after a bit of long travel, a 7-day travel across continent from Aragon to Antamre, kind of on their last day of travel, not too far off from the coastline where Antamre sits, they came across a dragon where after much time in discuss, like they spent so much time just kind of like, I'm almost gonna say admiring this because I'm not admiring it because I'm not sure how else to describe how they looked this because they had so many great plans and so many good ideas that they just could not decide which to pull. Eventually deciding to pull the trigger and kind of just hoping to damage the dragon before alerting the dragon. The dice kind of weren't their friends, as it was failures on their side, which led to the inevitable of a battle with a black dragon in a swamp, which was a very interesting combat to say the least. They got beat up a bit. In the process, the dragon kind of using its wings to fly and also showing its ability to kind of use the swamp as a hiding spot, if you will. In an intense combat where both got beat up by its acid breath and as well as its plague.
Did a little better.
Trickery, I will give them credit though.
He always goes down at least once.
Yes, you
did
got.
that
I was
one.
close. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you
No,
did.
I just-
You went down one time, but he picked you up.
Yeah, I forgot.
But it was
'Cause
a
I
good
was like 2 hit points away from being knocked
with
down.
some great strategy and so well from a plan that just deviantly fell apart to some strategy that worked out with some strategic moves, with some shots in the mask. I mean, kind of a clutch ending at the end to defeat the dragon, where they quickly retrieved 6 vials. Wasn't it 6 vials, or was it 3? I think it was 3. 3 vials, if I remember correctly. I knew it was a multiplication of 3. I couldn't. 3 vials of the blood of the dragon, which could prove to be very, very profitable, as well as the one of the vials need to be used for the Dragon King crown. But as they kind of got to Antamri, would quickly meet the guard known as Elton. I think it was Eltinus, is what it was. Elwyn, known as Elwyn Hoppeldeek. Yeah, I remember now. Elwyn Hoppeldeek, who would basically tell them that for the moment, they can only enter what was the first sphere of the city. The city being basically 6 plates mounted into the ground, or into the ocean, hovering over the ocean, with bridge interconnecting said each section. And from the sounds of it from Elwyn is they would have to earn the right to go to different sections, and in kind of doing so, he would have to see if the Imperator would approve of even allowing a half orc, as half orcs really aren't allowed in many regards for being, brutish and just kind of reckless in a town that's
Me smash good.
mainly technology and like fine things that are delicate.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of metal. When Clogs walked in, his chastity belt got that sound when he got into the city because all the shiny. So, but and Alvin was fascinated with Cogs as well. Kind of took a liking to him. Was very into him. But they decided that while Alwyn retrieved the Imperator and said he would meet them in a day to let them know if there was any work they could do or what they could do to earn their way into town further. But they decided to stop and stay at the All the Way Inn. And upon entering the All the Way Inn, after a little bit of a notice from Alwyn that the innkeeper was a bit of a freak, she would enter and immediately just start gawking and trying to flirt with the giant half orc Ralph, saying she was going to climb him. But they would get a couple rooms and get a sleep for the night for 100 gold, where they would rest. To where we are now. They woke up the next
I'm
morning.
not touching that.
Yeah, you could have. Woke up the next morning,
I'm not Edgar, okay?
new to town. You kind of don't stay in the motel long. As you like get up, you kind of like sneak out, kind of past her in the morning. As you kind of step outside, so you're outside and you don't know when Elwyn is going to approach you with the Imperior. You know there's a tavern around here. You do know you could do some fishing because you're obviously on the coastline. You just have to get some equipment, and you do know that there's a shop around here.
You have rope and a shiny robot I could throw.
Where you can put fish in his stomach.
No, but a big fish might try to get him.
You could try.
Fish fade inside the stomach
I mean,
area.
in a lot of ways, he is a spinnerbait. I'm just saying. But so there's a tavern. You can do some fishing. You can, try to track down an artificer if you wanted to make some things. So talk it out. What would you like to do? Talk it out. Cogs in it. Here's where we need a spotlight.
So what do you want to do, Cogs? I literally just wanted to get out of there. That girl thing makes me uncomfortable. And
And
not
I
many
reach
things
the
make me
door.
uncomfortable.
Are you sure? I'll yell for it.
Don't do it.
Well, there's a tavern over there, and there's maybe a pond out there. There's an ocean outside the
Yeah,
door where
you'd
we
have
came
to.
from.
Yeah,
But
you'd have to go back down the bridge, or you could even hunt. You're right out of the forest. There's, he did mention there's some like unique beasts out there,
for a little beast.
or you could just. We could do what you kind of want to do. You usually kind of do, and just we're gonna wait until he approaches us. But I'm giving you options.
I say we go by the coast, like, hang off, and see if we can find some fishing gear.
Well, there's the store. Trader Gnomes, man, they got everything.
Okay.
You see it too. It's big old Trader Gnomes, big old fancy letters.
It's like the Buckies of
100%. It's their institution. They're trying to build them everywhere. Oh, you haven't met the owner. But yeah, there's Trader Gnomes, which like you see it, like you get out of the hotel and it like in this first plate, it's like a big sign. It's like one of those massive like highway signs. It stands over everything in the city.
Why don't we check out the shop? See if they got what we need.
Okay. They should have everything, I think.
Okay, so you go over to Trader Gnomes. So if somebody wants to, it's not too far. So I'm just gonna have one of you go ahead and roll a d20.
I'll go ahead and start it off. See how my day's going.
One.
Okay.
Really?
That's how we're going to start it off today, folks.
Okay.
Okay.
You kind of start walking in now being kind of early morning, whereas before it was like end of day. The sun was just kind of starting to set when you had got here. There wasn't many people. You can definitely tell that there's like a liveliness, even for being on what even Elwyn referred to as like the entry section. you start to see as like some of the houses, there's gnomes that are coming out. That's all you see though is gnomes. You see gnomes. You see, you know, you see a few Warforged. You see a couple other like robots that are like more modern. They're bigger. You know, they're kind of like, like think Tesla robot kind of looking, thinner, sleek. You do at this moment you do realize like, wow, I thought I was advanced. Kind of, like that's how you feel. Like in the brightness of the day of the city, and like the even the gnomes, like they're wearing. Most of them are wearing like lab coats. You see these like almost like I'm gonna say it, Pit Boys type things on their arms. They're not Pit Boys,
Right.
but they're kind of like that, and you do kind of see them fidget with them every now and again, and you notice the Warforgers. Like each of them is accompanied by some kind of sentry, but you do notice like every now and again they'll fidget, and you'll see the sentry kind of make a change. Actually, go ahead and make an investigation check. Why don't you? Is there anything you want to do in this situation? You see him, and he's just kind of like that. Let's say starstruck, where he's just kind of like big eyes, everything. Like how? What are you feeling as you see? You see this city is big buildings, but everybody's small. Even the like tallest Warforged is only like 6 foot tall. So you are like towering.
For a big city, they have a lot of short people.
18.
You're kind of looking around, and like you're like,
He's like Bender when he gets his eyes.
yes, because you're like, oh my god, there's a lot here. You even kind of look at your frozen arm, and you're like, oh, I could maybe get this replaced. I could get a new robot arm or something.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see what I'm laying them out
Yeah.
like for? Okay, just so we're on the same page. But he's like, you're like, oh, I could maybe wait a minute, I might be able to get some and you're seeing some of these sentries that are walking with these gnomes, and you're like seeing the sleekness of them, and you're like, now you're kind of feeling embarrassed. You're like, oh. So you kind of you kind of start to walk, and Ralph, you're kind of ahead. As every now and again you notice him, he kind of like stumbles a little bit, and as you get to the entry of Trader Gnomes, you immediately are like, whoa, big orange sign, white lettering. See the doors, and like as you approach the doors, you're both kind of amazed. As you approach the doors, they both go and open. And then like you kind of like step back and they close.
Doors.
Hex doors.
I had to throw this in because you guys just love fucking with doors, so I was like,
Wonder how I can grab.
Leave it. Let's just walk inside this building before you cause trouble here.
So we're standing back to where they're closed, correct?
yeah, like you went up and you're like, oh my god, you step back. So you're off that like you don't see it.
Is Cogs next to me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab him and throw him at the door.
I'm going to try to counter that.
Oh, okay, so strength check, deck save.
What you got?
8.
23.
Oh! You like, what do you say as he tries to grab you in this city?
I'm fast. I'm just sit there. I'm just like, nice try, buddy.
You do kind of like push him a little bit, and as you kind of push him the door, and then he kind of moves back and it shuts again. You're confused. You're bewildered at this.
So now you're just a little bit ahead of me.
Yeah, at this point, I think.
I'm going to kick him through it.
Again, I'm going to attempt to dodge. Or jump backwards a bit or forward.
I'm gonna give you an advantage on your strength check.
What am I throwing for?
Dex
Dex.
save. Because technically your
16.
back is to him.
24.
Fuck, you're like You're not even half a step, but all of a sudden
He's still like bent over, kind of
Ralph
like
is just
laughing
like
that he tried to.
Ralph does that like nonchalant like Homer backstep into the bush type thing where he's just like, and you get a step behind, and like before you even put that foot to the ground, you lift that foot and you are straight to Cog's back, and you just push him. Cogs, you go flying into the door. You get like this close, and it goes, and you fall. As you fall, it goes, ding.
And he's laying in the entryway, and it's trying to close on him.
No, it's like it keeps going. It doesn't like it gets to like this close and it stops. So you're on the ground and you're like,
I just pretty much just slide myself the rest of the way in and just give him the finger.
give me a just give me a just for gigs. Give me an athletics. Cause I'm gonna say you just like scrape the metal.
16.
You kind of like you look back at him. You say anything?
No, I just give him the finger.
You're it's like you kind of get up and you're just looking at him, and the door just goes and it closes. So you're on one side. He's not. You're Ralph. You're on the other.
I feel confident enough to just walk through the doors now.
You walk, opens, closes behind you. As you're both kind of like standing there, amazed at the door, you hear like a kind of a faint voice, and you hear, hello, gentlemen, it's a door. Can I help you with something? I'm the owner of this fine establishment. I'm trying to create a franchise, so any reviews you have, I'm wanting to listen. I'm trying to make this a name. Trader Gnomes, don't forget about it. We got all your needs. I sell random shit, but oh, I'm sorry, not professional. I sell random goods.
Door scary.
You ever seen an automatic door before?
No, I usually rip doors off.
Oh, you're gonna have a fun time in this city. Everything's automatic. Have you tried the bathrooms yet? Make sure you use the toilet. Don't freak out. It's gonna be a little cold, but don't freak out.
The cold doesn't bother me anyways.
Just don't have any cuts on your butt. It's salt water. But he's like, but welcome. This is Trader Gnomes. And you kind of look in their shelves and there's just like random crap, just like there's a random helmet, there's like a random sentry like leg. I mean, it's random bits and bobs just scattered through this probably like 20 by 20 space.
It's
on
the
these
backseat of
shelves.
my car,
The it,
essentially, with this
you-
random crap everywhere.
this is where you really feel out of place and even more because like all the shelves, the top of the shelf is like 5 foot high. So like you're like
I can't lose anybody in here.
yeah. But he goes, well, you're kind of big. What are you guys looking for today? I mean, we got everything you need. We're on the coast, so I got a lot of fishing gear. You kind of look like hunters. I got some hunting supplies. Um, if you need some healing stuff, I have a few things, not much. That's kind of hard to get by. But I mean, just name it. I may have it. When it comes to building things, I'm not any good at that. So don't ask. I know I'm a gnome, but I suck at building. I'm a marketing genius. Okay, you see this empire right here? I'm gonna turn this. You're gonna see one of these in every city. I'm already trying to work out a deal
You're
with.
good at building ideas, not things.
Oh, brother, I'm bigger. I think bigger. Okay. I see Trader Gnomes in every city. All right, I'm working out a deal in Iron City. You know, the debauchery and stuff that goes on up there, so it's a little rough. But dude, there's so much chance. They're willing to give me alcohol up there for next to nothing. I could put a freaking markup of a 300% on that, and these idiots are gonna buy it because they're just drunk savages up there. I mean, This is a marketing gold mine. I
We
just
might have an area spot for you to expand over by. What city are we close?
My idea.
you are in like the center of the You are.
No, not where we're here now.
Yeah. Well, your city's right there.
And this is the closest city to us?
Yes, technically.
The center of the map.
Yeah. But he kind of looks at you. He's like, "What? What? Wait, do you know of the city?
We know of a location. And we kind of control some trade routes through there.
I mean, are we looking at a lot of overhead? Is there a chance for me to make some profit here? I mean, and like you see it, this dude is just a salesman, marketing. Just all he cares about is money and like he Donald Trump, real estate mogul level guy. Like he's like, okay, so talk to me. So what are you thinking? Are you looking for a big shop? Are you looking for a small shop? I mean, I got a few guys that can run some businesses. I mean, I don't like to travel much myself, but if you're looking for a franchise, I'm more than welcome. There's just gonna be a little payment, but I got a guy that can go out there. He can build the thing up, and we can get you running. But it's gonna be a down payment because this is a franchise. I'm trying to Trader Gnomes. I get all sorts of random crap. I get it for cheap, cheap. I'll be honest, we steal some of the stuff. I got a couple guys that take some stuff.
We have people to help with that.
You know what? That's even better. I feel a blooming partnership here. I mean, you got an old robot here, so you must take some old shit because, I mean, I ain't seen one of these things in forever. So it had to be collecting dust. Where'd you steal it from? It's kind of hard to believe you two were even together. I mean, look at this. But, I mean, if we're talking money and you got a place for me to set up a shop, I'm all about setting up business. I'm going to take over this whole continent, and I plan to do so. Look, I love money. You appear to love money. I mean, you came to my shop looking for some goods, but kind of looking at you guys, you look a little stingy. But I do notice when you came in, there was a little bit of a claim when you threw your robot friend. So I gold. So I'm not trying to talk your ears off, but I'm just, if you want to make some money, you're willing to pay the franchise fee. I can have a worker to wherever you need him. See this? I need this, but I am all about expanding my empire. I could get random goods. You give me a couple weeks, you put the down payment down, you'll have a Trader Gnomes in whatever city we're talking about. Look at, I don't even care. Dude, I don't even care if you're just running a little shack city on a little lake somewhere. Let's put these bitches everywhere.
I mean, that's essentially where we're at.
Bro, let's get in on the ground floor of this. All right? I've got talks up in the Iron City. I got Drumwood preparing to build for me. I'm telling you, this is going to be a gold mine. It is going to be a gold mine. And for 50,000 gold, I will sell you franchise rights, and we can do this thing the right way. I will make sure you're supplied and ready to go.
How about 35,000? And I can make sure.
And I let my robot suck your dick. Okay.
And I can make sure that I don't destroy anything in here.
Intimidation or persuasion? Which way are you going with that?
Intimidation, as I'm just rolling a fireball bead in my hand.
Go ahead, roll intimidation. And
Quickly tap
because
his
you got the
shoulder
fire,
and cast guidance.
because you're doing the fireball beat, I'll also give you advantage and your guidance because of him. So what do? Just tap him on the shoulder?
Yeah, because I knew what he was doing. Like,
Oh wait, your guidance is
30-20.
30, 20. Okay. He kind of looks at you for a minute. 30. You can't see him like talking to
And
himself.
I like kind of just like from the bead, like I act like I'm gonna drop, but I catch it in my hand.
Kind of like twitches a bit and
Can I get a D? Is this a D3 or D4? Can I get another D4 for intimidation on that?
for what?
So, I'm just trying to increase the
Well,
intimidation.
you intimidate him.
Oh, okay.
But it's just let me finish how I'm dialoguing it. And he kind of
I just like to be
he
menacing.
kind of you see me kind of like to my 10 space. Kind of asks you. City's located in the middle of the continent, and he kind of like pulls a map out.
You could even make this your corporate headquarters.
Look, I can get a guy 35 for 35 grand. You said you can hook up with. So I can't. I'll do 35, but I can't I'll give you the sign.
We
I'll
have-
build the shop. I'll give you the trader. But I can't give you any merchandise. I just can't do it. For 35, I can't give you merchandise. That's
We'll have
too.
some merchandise, but what any other odds and ends you're gonna have to supply. We have weapons, alcohol, potions, robots.
You also have Vass, who's harvesting goods now. You had him set up a garden.
Oh yeah, and we have produce.
Kind of looks. I mean, he's got some stuff to sell. Here's the deal.
Gems, technically.
Go ahead,
'cause
make
we
a
have-
persuasion check with that. Just kind of like 35. 35. For that,
And a lot of drunk guys that ready to buy.
8. But persuasion's not good. Intimidation's great.
kind of looks at you. I guess I could do 35,000. I got a guy. My question is does your city have any bias? I mean, with this one being here, do they have any bias against sentient beings? I'm assuming no with this one.
No, we have a guy that makes sentient beings, technically.
Well, this has got one of them. I'm gonna send one of my Warforged.
Right?
Yep.
I'm gonna send one of my Warforged. He doesn't look like this guy. He's one of the newer ones. He kind of
That's fine. This one's kind of buggy.
Your bugs.
well, he runs great. He's a good fighter in that, and he'll make you some money. He's a good salesman. I create his code myself, but for 35,000 gold, I'll send him out tomorrow morning. He'll have a cart. He'll have a few things to get it started, and next time you be in your town, sirs, we'll be running a trader knows. Oh, I'm taking 5% off the top of every sale. Or we could play it fairly because you seem like, with the way this city sounds, I get the hunch you run this city. Is how about we make a lease deal? Once a month, you send me a package of, what do we say, 250 gold for the naming rights and for my work guy. You won't have to pay him or nothing.
My contact's bothering me. I'll be right back.
So how's that sound for you?
I'm good with that.
You good with that? What about you, Mr. Robot Friend? 250 gold? If you run a town and come right out the treasury, you ain't even got to worry about it.
Sounds good to me.
As you're doing business, it's good to see. But I mean, I believe you came into my store looking for some goods.
Yes, we were.
So what you need?
We were looking at some fishing. Yeah, we're thinking about doing some fishing.
I do like some fishing myself. Well, it just so happens that I do sell quite a bit of fishing gear. Well, not quite a bit, but we kind of keep it simple here. But I could sell you. I got a cooler with it's got a bit of a motor on it, so you can keep the fish alive in it for a little while. And then I got some fishing poles, and I'll sell you that pack of lures. I'll give you the tackle box, the fishing pole and line, and the box of lures for, I'm gonna say, 600 gold.
Why not?
All
That's
right.
good.
Oh, well, I like that. Mighty fine of you, man. I'm good to making a deal. Is there anything else I can help you guys with? I mean, any random bits or bobs you can need? I mean, you're a robot. Seem like you kind of dabble with some stuff. Your arm certainly is interesting. How the hell did you get an icicle for an arm?
Yeah. One thing happened to another.
I mean, that's kind of impressive. But yeah, I mean,
One had to get torn off to get this one off.
well, I'm pretty sure we have some people in town that could fix that. Maybe not here in this first section, but if you get into like the markets, maybe even the military area, definitely the military area. Them guys, they could build just about anything. But I mean, get into the markets, it's that's like the third plate of
That
it.
bathroom is scary. I
Why?
don't like it. It's automatic.
What?
That's where Ralph went.
Oh, I was like, what? Okay. But he kind of like, all right, well, you got some. There's your fishing equipment. We made a business deal. So anything else I could help you with?
I'm good. What about you?
You got fishing equipment?
Great, got it.
Okay. You got bait?
Got the bait. Or that did come with the bait, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
We got the bobbers. We got the poles.
How many health potions you got?
Still have most of them.
We got a good amount. Two that's not even inside the thing. We got one purple, a couple reds, orange, yellows.
Okay.
All right. See you.
I'm thinking.
It's got random items.
You got a big hammer?
What'd you need a big hammer for? I mean, I probably do, but 25 gold piece. Give me a second, guy. Yeah, I got a big ass hammer, and it's a giant mallet. Wood handle, steel top.
I want to investigate it because he's a small guy. You might consider that big.
It kind of looks at you. It's good for kneecapping people. Just straight face.
And I set down my war, what the fuck?
Racket cleave.
Racket cleave. This is a big hammer.
Well,
That's a tinker toy.
That is a mighty fancy hammer. This kneecaps bitches, okay?
Then I lift up my foot. That kneecaps people.
I mean, I agree with you, but I'm only 5'5", all right? You see how skinny I am? I'm a buck, all right? I weigh 100 pounds. I got this mallet works great on kneecaps. I'm sure yours cuts heads off and everything pretty well, because you seem like the savage type. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You scare me a little bit, Frank. You really do. But this kneecap's a bitch. All I gotta do is take your kneecaps out. You done. I kneecap bitches.
Okay, want to see this happen?
No, we just made an investment with this guy. We need to kill him.
Tell you what, you guys are really good at picking out NPCs that have really thievery backgrounds. You know that? Your city is becoming just a cesspool.
It's a
of
den of
thieves.
thieves.
Because that's what this dude is. If you haven't realized, he kneecaps people. He's a salesman. What is this guy?
Did he ever say his name?
Thanks. We're just dealing with an unnamed man.
Didn't.
No, I think we're good here.
The horse with no name.
But he kind of
But-
looks at you.
If I'm doing business with you, I kind of like to know who I'm dealing with. Other than a 5-foot
He kind of.
angry person.
Well, damn, I wonder when you were going to ask. My name is Aritix, Aritix. Tinkerbrand. Kinda, but you see, keep that to yourself. I don't like to, I mainly go by Mr. A. So, it's most people,
We'll refer to you as that. That's fine.
alright.
You said you had some hard to find stuff?
I mean, it just depends what you're
Rare?
looking for.
Well, I'm not looking for
I mean,
rare.
if
I
you
was
want,
just wondering
hey, if you're rare, I got a pile of something they keep telling me is unicorn shit on the shelf over there that's been prehistorically frozen as fossilized. But I mean, with your definition and my definition of rare, it might be two different things for me.
I mean,
He's got you there.
unicorns are rare. I don't think I'll still take that shit though.
That's why I stopped playing RuneScape. I just started playing it, and I got killed by our unicorn. So no.
But he's like, so can I help you boys with anything else, or my new business partners?
No, I think we're good.
I think we're good.
All right, well,
Actually, before we head out, how would you say about going to get into the next part of this city They said we have to like gain access.
Oh shit! You actually want to get deeper? Wow, I can't believe they're even gonna possibly allow you. I'm surprised. Usually they don't.
Well, normally I would just bash my way through, but
Yeah, you wouldn't survive
that's what I've
with
been.
the way the bridges are made and the way things are set up. It's like once you cross those bridges, if you try to do anything on the bridges between the plates, you're dead before you step too far on the bridges. I mean, this city. They try to play it off because there's not a lot of guards and people kind of live free, but this is a surveillance prison. I mean, they got tech everywhere. There's machines that'll just come out of the walls that are built into some of these buildings. I mean,
We ran
dude,
into one of those before.
listen. The dude that built this, his name is Graltix. He was like the main designer of our city. His son is basically the designer of most of the tech in this city that has been newly designed. But Graltix, dude was exiled, and I mean, I can't believe you see what you see. Like this was basically his idea. He built the foundation for
But we
this.
got a surprise for you.
Well, I mean,
You don't have any issues with this crawl ticks, do you?
oh, absolutely not. You see what he's built? I think he's a freaking genius. I mean,
You know
Kind
you're
of.
building your place?
yeah, what's going on?
That's where he is, buddy.
No shit. Oh,
Yeah, he's helping us.
well, I may have to run to that city myself then and kind of have a little conversation because I respect it. His son is a genius, so I can only imagine if you came out of that ball sack. You know what I mean? If you came, the knowledge that is in that man's ball sack, you know what I mean? For
I
that
mean, I
kid to
came
even get,
from it, but I was built by it.
but that kid,
Cogs, a man, the robot built by a ball sack. That's not what that means, Cogs.
but he kind of, I
Are
mean,
you sure that's what people be telling me?
you should see some of the weaponry this kid's been able to make. So, I mean, his father, a chance to meet him, a chance to, I mean, you know, and you like see him kind of starstruck a little bit. But other than that, but can I help you guys with anything else? I mean, if you're looking to fish, just watch yourself. I mean, you can catch a lot of fish off. There's a dock right outside of town. If you walk kind of down the beach a little, just past where you can see the plates in the water, you'll see a long dock that goes out on the water. You can fish off of, kind of launch some boats for work and stuff. But there's so much fish out there, and any need catch, I will gladly buy from you here. I mean, some fish ain't worth a lot of money, but you catch one of them white sharks or one of them tuners, we can get you some money. I can get you some
There are
money.
dragons out there, right?
Water dragon? What the fuck are you smoking? I've never seen a water dragon. If you see a water dragon, I would love to see it. But I mean, there's some pretty wicked sharks out there, especially if you like go all the way to the end of the dock, because that dock's like 200 yards long. Um, he read my mind. I was looking for it. It's a possibility, but
That's why I figured I'd give it to
I
you.
couldn't remember where I put it.
You do you sell like a tracking ammo, like a thing that's I could track something?
To be honest with you, I really don't fuck with weapons.
Sure, you have everything.
Yo.
No, he has a lot of everything.
This this is Gnome Depot, basically. Gnome Depot, what that means is we're house living, taking care of things you need in your home or whatever you need for if you go out, to fix something or take care of issues, whatever it may be. I mean, I offer a lot, but it's like, come on, dude. I'm not Gnome Mart.
We don't talk about No Mart. We don't like that place.
All right, we're in the same agreements there. But yeah. So unless there's anything else you need, happy fishing and anything you fish, or even if you do some hunting, anything you hunt, I am gladly to buy any of the meat, any of the skins, anything you have. We have,
Running for-
Can't
No,
There's something wrong with him, man.
believe you still have them. I mean, most of the old ones have just been deactivated and they kind of just been shut off. You can always upgrade while you're here.
All right. Ralph just looks at Cogs like,
Give him the death stare.
The DM is trying to set it up so one of the players kills another player and makes him start a new player, a new character. I'm just trying to like lay just a little deceits because I'm gonna. If I can't TPK, no, I'm gonna make one of them kill the other. Oh, but it's like,
He was given to me by a good family friend, so
I'm surprised he still runs. He seems to run great. He ain't sparking or nothing, and
he caught him on a good day.
okay. But yeah, best of luck to you. Best of luck to you boys. If you need anything, I will always be here at
Okay.
Depot. All right. Trader Gnomes. Okay. So you head out to go fishing.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna say, you rolled it last time. We'll go ahead and roll me a d20. Just as you're leaving town, back down the bridge to the ground.
17.
You easily exit. No issues as you people are kind of all in their own thing, and even like the guard,
I'm not afraid anymore.
you don't see the guard Alwyn at all. You haven't seen him, so you kind of just like exit. You start to head down that long rope bridge that heads to the sands, and you're going down. You kind of look, and why don't you both go ahead and give me just a perception check, both of you. You're pretty high up, so you kind of see through the forest.
Going down the steps.
26.
1.
Yeah, you're falling down the steps. No, it's a perception check.
Oh, 25, sorry.
It's just a perception check.
Let's see.
Pogs, you're kind of just walking, and you're like you're in front of Ralph a little bit, and you're just kind of like you're like cautiously trying not to fall over the edge. Ralph, you're kind of and you're looking.
So much water.
You're kind of looking out, and you could see the forest that you had came from, that slope. You're kind of looking. You could see some of the trees sway like something's running in them. But you're kind of looking, and you look down the coast. You look down the coastline in the sand, as in the water crashing in the sand. And as you look down, probably about 500 yards, she rolled so damn good. You could see something like between that break between the sand and the forest, you see something there that's just grayish. But then you're also kind of looking that way, and you immediately notice, like, as you go down the beach a little bit, you do see that massive dock that just goes out, goes into the water. So, what would you like to do? You spotted something. I will say that.
What you see there, buddy?
Stumped through a Medusa.
We fishing or are we hunting?
I know there's a statue of something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Wasn't there something else around this area we were supposed to be looking
You
for?
had the paper. I'm not sure where it's at. I saw last place I saw it was on yours.
Right here.
The list of statues.
Yep.
Cogs pulls the paper out of his pocket.
Because the robot has a pocket.
As Ralph kind of spots something down the beach that kind of familiar between this
There's some kind of gnome out there named Sir Warren. Eastern coastline. I'm pretty sure that's where we are right now. Or
Where?
we're on the western coastline.
on the
That'd be a
western.
half elf.
You want to go take a look at this grayish blob thing I saw? Take a closer look?
Yeah, we can scout it, see what's there.
Let's head on that way. And then we'll go fishing when we take care of this.
Okay, so
If
let's
it's what I
We're
think it
hunting
is.
anyway, so
Hmm.
fishing's just a second hobby.
so yeah, it's about 500 yards away, so it's gonna be 2 checks. I'm just gonna say 2 checks. So both of you
You feel me always.
both of you roll d20.
Nat 20.
16.
Oh. That's riches in my opinion. No. Um, you kind of start walking, and you're kind of like, and you're trying, Ralph. You've got a visual on whatever this is, and you like as you're looking at it and you're getting closer. You now you as you move, you get within 400 yards of it. You kind of look, and you're like, something seems so familiar about that. You're kind of looking, you kind of get closer. As you're walking through the sand, you find it odd. I don't want to describe this in the wrong way. The sand is very thin. Like where your weight is really you're sinking. Like not only are you putting footsteps in, it's like with each step, even you cogs on the little bit of a lighter side. You're both very much having to like kind of tread your way through, but you're kind of getting through it. And as you get to about 250 yards of this, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Both.
Yeah.
I do.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
You kind of looking, Cogs, now you really notice what he was looking at. You see this like figure, probably standing about 8 feet tall, 10 feet tall, or 6 feet tall on a like a 4 foot base. You kind of make it out in the distance. So Ralph, you're kind of looking, and you notice as you're like getting closer, and you're really kind of like focusing your eyes. You notice something kind of, how do I describe it? Move down from like here, like slither across and down.
And that's only him that saw that, right?
Yeah, you noticed the statue, but you didn't quite see that. It's still a little out of your range. You just saw that. Like you were looking at it, and then all of a sudden you're like, I swear something just like dropped from its shoulder down to its across its waist.
Something moved over there.
Can I like to just investigate the surrounding of where he's showing me.
Okay, go ahead. Anything you want to do, Ralphie?
14.
Just kind of approach slowly, or
Yeah.
okay. So, Cog, you kind of stop and look. Ralph, you kind of start to move up a bit and kind of looking at, trying to get a better look. Cogs, you're kind of looking around. You see the break in the waves. You kind of look into the forest. It's not heavy forest, but it is pretty thick. And as you're kind of looking into it, you notice kind of like, how do I phrase this? Brush beaten down. Like just like as you look into the forest to the side of you guys, the trees, there's some bushes, but then you kind of notice as it's just like flat. Everything is flat.
Is there a way I can check to see if I might feel like there might be danger nearby? Is there any kind of check for that?
Do you have detect?
Good and evil.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no.
I know you do, but I don't think it's equipped in. Are you still approaching?
Yeah, I don't have that.
At this
Just
point, you're about
cautiously.
At this point, you're about 150 yards from it. Go ahead and give me another perception check, both of you.
That's a little better. 30, 20.
19.
As you get within 100 yards of it, you see like this green. You see it. It is a statue. It is a half elf statue. But as you kind of see it, you watch as the tip of something green kind of like goes off from the base into the tree line right next to it.
Obviously, I know what it is, but for my character, anyways, was kind of trying to identify the tail or this part of the green that I saw.
With something from your history or what you were looking.
Yeah,
It's either gonna be a history check or investigation from what your surroundings or what you remember
probably
from your past.
investigation just
Do
to
you want
make
to do a
sure,
history?
Yeah.
Okay,
just
go
to
ahead.
make sure I saw what I think I saw would be a tail.
Okay.
19.
18.
You do know of creatures. You and Cogs have come across creatures in the forest with tails. Snake-like tails.
It,
It is a snake's tail.
so since my character definitely knows
You don't know
on
You,
the
I'm telling him with his history check, you don't know that you have a history with these. He does. He hasn't told you. You just did an investigation like, have I seen
Okay.
this before? You were like, okay, it's a snake's tail. But you, with your history, quickly realized you guys have seen something similar to this before.
We have definitely come across this before. Something similar.
Okay. Um,
So,
It really wasn't that long ago either.
no.
Snake-like tail.
Wasn't there like a Gorgon or something that one came up?
Snake person.
I know I still got a piece of meat or something around here.
Yeah,
It was around the same time as that one.
isn't that a Gorgon?
No.
What's the snake?
You get within 50 yards and you kind of look. Go ahead and do a perception check or invest. Do you want to investigate the bushes right by it?
I will.
Sure. 14.
19.
You both notice immediately, and like with just a little bit of recollection of your past. You see the trail kind of beaten down. It is you faced against one before, but something seems off about it. It is a Yuntai path, essentially a snake person, but something seems off about it. You start to kind of hear a hiss.
Let's get this meat and throw it somewhere. See if we can lure it out. You got better strength than me, you can throw it further.
I take the meat and I throw it at Cogs. He said somewhere.
Okay.
Anywhere but me.
Do you try to hurt him with it, or just
No,
okay?
no.
Yeah.
But since I
Okay.
I
No,
act like
should've
I was gonna
wondered.
throw it at him, since he said to throw it anywhere, and then he tells me anywhere but me.
Okay.
Okay, so to the left or the right of the bush?
Probably the right, and of course, away from us.
Okay, so I throw it to the right of the bush. That be in athletics?
If you'd like it.
$31.
You eat it, you chuck it. But as you do, you kind of you hear that it doesn't move though. You can hear it just to like probably about 10 yards to the left in the bushes.
Maybe it's
Still in that same area.
Do we have anything besides a fireball that would light it on fire?
That's what I was thinking.
I need you both to make a Constitution saving throw.
19.
29.
You're immune to poison, correct?
Yes.
You immediately realize in the air that there's poison. Cogs, you save, but you take half damage.
Wait, am I immune to poison?
Or resistant. Oh, I can't remember. 'Cause oh no, you're resistant because you're immune to necrotic.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
And well,
so you take
and
half.
I'm immune to disease.
So you take half of half.
So, yeah, this
You-
is poison.
Yeah.
You said I got resistance.
2? Okay, so you both take half of half. Oh, I rolled like a jerk.
But yeah, we're taking half.
Yeah, but it don't help when I rolled like a jerk.
500 hit points. Half of that plus another half. 250.
No.
I know. I was just throwing out numbers. I don't do quick math unless I got a calculator nearby.
Be like 125. And something.
Whoa!
Okay,
You
so
got
it says
saved. You both take 18 points of damage. That's half a freaking half.
God damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so it says I'm immune to disease. Like, so how does that come into
Creature. There's certain diseases you can get. I usually don't use them though.
Okay.
I'm just immune.
So,
If you were to get bit by a lichen, there's shit like that.
oh, okay.
Rat disease. There's certain creatures that do. I just don't use those attacks.
Okay.
But go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Hold on. You said 18?
Yes.
9.
Of poison damage. 9.
Shit.
We got a 9er for cogs. 9er.
9.
Can you ask me what time drinks we're at? And I said 1:45. Ooh, spicy with chance of, and Ralph, I need you to roll. I don't think you can beat me, but still.
$17?
Untie Abomination, Ralph, cogs.
It's always nice when I only have to change the one out.
It essentially looks like that.
The left or right?
Okay, so with its first turn.
Huh? Oh.
Okay, so
Uh-oh.
I actually have a Untie. This actually works out. I actually have this many.
I was going to say, you should.
So we're going to use here. It's here. You and you are here. And cogs, I need you to make a strength saving throw. As it is going to attempt to constrict you.
So, if I use my bonus action to use my tail as like a reaction for him, can I do that?
I'm going to say no. Because that's using a turn before your turn. If you were to go before or after, if you were to go before him initiative and like you do your turn, then go, I want to save my bonus action in case he gets hit to react if he gets hit, then we could do it. But like
Okay.
how you just did it, no.
23.
So I mean, technically, with the way initiative is, if that's what you wanted to do for your bonus action, you could do that.
Okay, so I could hold it to see if.
Yeah. What'd you roll?
23.
Okay, so you are not grappled, but you do take bludgeoning damage as it grabs around you and starts to squeeze so tightly. And that is 12d12. I'm kidding.
What the hell?
Relax.
We're flaying this shit.
No, it's not D12s. I don't know where my D8s are. There they are.
Actually, bring them horse and I get battle axe.
How many? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, wouldn't that give me an attack of opportunity since he's attacking him first?
No.
Okay,
12.
just checking. Did you use the oil or sharpness on your ammo?
No.
Because I have 10.
Yeah, what?
I have 10 of what?
38 points of bludgeoning damage. I'm rolling good today. Dangerously good. It's kind of scaring.
Danger.
It's kind of scaring me a little bit. Okay, and then with its bonus action, it is going to shapeshift, and it just takes the form of a large snake. That's all I can do. Human form and large snake forms. That's his bonus action. So it's a snake now. And we are up to Ralph. Just kind of changes its AC a little bit. What you doing, Ralph? Don't overthink it.
I'm gonna throw my hammer at it.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a d20. See if you hit.
Well, I'm gonna rage first.
Okay, so that's your bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Roll that d20.
19 plus the.
What do you know? I changed his dice, and ever since I changed the dice, he's using the one dice that I put in his tray after he gave me shit. He's used that more than anything. That blue one.
No, you put this one in there.
No, I put that blue one in there too because I like that because that was like the
Yes.
set you got.
Yeah, like the pink
So
set
what'd
I
you roll?
got. 19 plus
Yeah,
the
you hit.
whatever.
You hit. What kind of damage you doing?
Fire.
Okay.
And then I get a D10 to that too, right?
Yep.
So it's
2d10,
2d8.
2d8, 2d10,
No, it's just 1d10.
2d10.
Oh,
One
is
for your rage, one for your regular attack,
Oh,
and then 2d8 for your
yeah.
choice. But yeah, no, Gerard, I did like your creation. I just gotta do a little nerfing.
Okay, no, that's fine.
I mean,
You just decided, I was like, did he get it?
yeah, no, I looked it over. There's just a few things I gotta kind of, because it's a little OP in some regards. In
Okay, I
some
wasn't for sure. I had a
situations.
feeling that might be. That's why I
Yeah,
said.
yeah, no, it was. I mean, I love it. It's really cool. It's a good idea. But there's a few things in there where I'm like, ooh, if I put them in this, no, it's too OP for certain. Because
Right.
that's it. Is I kind of when it comes to homebrew.
I'm gonna try not to make things OP, but sometimes it just accidentally.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you don't think about how many dice you're really adding when you're
Right.
doing like your attack, and then when you're doing the add-on things and
Mhm.
stuff like that. So that's it. Is like you really. That's what a lot of it is. Like, okay, how many dice am I really? What number can I? So.
Right.
But no, the base of it and most of that stuff we'll use. I just got to tweak some numbers.
Okay.
27.
27 points of damage. 27 points of damage. What kind of damage did you do? Fire, you said?
Fire.
Okay. Well, that really hurt. As you kind of chuck it at it, and it hits, and it kind of reverts back to like that human form. I guess you could say humanoid form.
Humanoid form?
Oh no, monstrosity.
Oh, okay.
I know what you were thinking. But it kind of like into that snake, like biped, I guess is the way to put it.
Yeah,
But he kind of. Okay, so second attack.
same thing.
Okay, just go roll that d20.
And
Roll-
this time I'm going to do necrotic damage.
Okay, roll that d20. Let's change the vibe in here a little bit, shall we?
Bad
What'd you roll?
on that one.
Oh Lord Jesus Christ, thank you. Ralph rolled in that one on the weapons attack. Okay, okay. Okay, so Cogs, buddy, go ahead and make me a deck save.
I don't want to.
You got roll really bad here.
6.
Not bad. No, not bad. He's next to you, so you really had to. But you're kind of like you're getting all revved up, Ralph, and you're like, "God, I'm that first one. I get it. But as you like go to throw it, it like just like right off your fingers, it kind of goes sideways. Cogs, you're next to him. You kind of watch the cleave, record cleave, just go right past you, and you're like, you look at him like,
My bad.
but that's your turn.
Oh, he's
Over,
trying to kill me.
over to Cogs.
All right. Let's see. Actions. No, I'll just use the hunting rifle. $15.
Doesn't hit.
All right. I'm gonna take my second shot at it. 16.
16.
Yep.
That hits.
Hey, so we need 16 at least. Okay, so that was 2d10s, which is right. Or is that my? That looks like my 8d10s. No, that's my 8s. So these are my 10s. Okay.
So
2d10s.
if like one of those damages did extra, like they wouldn't do extra attack, would they? Like the different like types of damage.
No.
There's nothing like
17.
that.
20.
20.
Yep.
20 points of damage. Nice roll. As you kind of shoot it. It definitely hurt it. Bonus action.
Yep. And I'll be taking.
Red.
Looks like red.
That is 8d4 plus 8. Is back to the top. He kind of looks at you, Ralph, and he kind of
What did I do?
why don't you take him and go pick up a conscious nap? I need you to make a wisdom save. As he is going to guess what, bitches? Suggestion. Works almost like command. So make a wisdom save, Ralph.
35.
Okay. Question: because is this gonna knock me prone? Because I have advantage against prone.
This is unconscious.
Which technically I would be prone.
Yeah.
So I get advantage.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you just got a little high enough.
19.
19, you lucky son of a bastard.
Was it 19?
No, but you lucky son of a bastard. Man, I really wanted to give you that. That just completely make you useless. But okay, so you survived that, and then okay, it is just going to oh, okay, so that was part of a multi attack because that could be used as a multi attack. So now it's going to use its 2 poison burst attacks because it's it's a suggestion spell then 2 poison bursts for its multi attack. So that is a ranged attack, melee plus okay plus 5. So first one misses. Second one hits with a 18 plus 5.
You said these are poison attacks?
Yeah, aimed at him.
Can I use my reaction?
2d8.
The range, which is just half, right?
Yeah.
You have to. That adds a d8. You have to roll higher than a 4. Or 5.
No, 4.
18. I rolled 18 plus 5. 19.
Yeah, so
20,
anything higher than a 5.
Yeah.
No.
4? No? Okay. See, yeah, it
It
hit
was
you.
just, it was worth a shot.
Hey, it was worth a shot. But yeah, so you take. It's not a lot. I'm rolling like an asshole today. Hey, I only rolled 3 dice. 18.
That's
20, 21 points of poison, so you're immune. Or you're
I'm
so half.
resistant.
So 20. Or 10. Sorry.
I was gonna say, wait, how is
10. Shut up.
half of 21 is 20?
10. Shut up. Okay. And that will be its turn as we go back to you, Ralph. What would you like to do?
Okay, I'm gonna use my cantrip
Okay.
of the night thing,
Okay, Knight of the Rager. Okay.
which that'll be because I used my bonus action ahead of turn for my reaction.
Okay.
So that'll be my first attack
Yep.
or first action.
Yep.
Okay. So then I'm going to. Is he like right in front of me?
Yeah, but like within reach.
Is he in melee range?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm gonna hit him.
Like it's a reach, but yeah.
I'm gonna hit him.
Like not disadvantage.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Put him up. Put him up.
14 plus 9.
That hits.
Yeah, it just need to be 16 or pure.
$32.
What do you want to do? How do you want to do this, my friend?
So he hit me with that poison, right?
Yeah.
And like I'm used to that sting of that poison, and I just wipe it off my face, and I just get mad. Like I just start seeing red, and with that careless rage of mine, I just whip.
Pulling off the
So you just
the Christmas story.
there's enough. I've had enough. You like that moment of like you're gonna throw it. You're in it, and then like as you start, you're like, oh, try this dude's fucking skin. And you just you clean his clock as it, and as you hit on the side of its face, you hear as its neck just snaps, as it your hammer releases as the head goes, as the snake body slumps on the ground. Statue's about 10 feet to the left of you, by the way. I need to grab a drink. What would you like to do?
Well, you probably got the strength tear its fangs off. Let's get some poison out of this sucker. Nope, this sucker.
Okay.
His fangs and feet just.
I had breast, Greg. You milked me.
Jesus, you guys, it's called foreplay. Foreplay is important, everybody. Remember.
No, I got to roll like an asshole that time because I got 3d8s for that cantrip, plus the 2d8s, plus the 2d10s.
Okay. So what would you like to do? That statue is there, to the right of you. Remember,
Well, he wants to see if he can extract any
Well, I was
poison.
gonna have you do it because you got higher strength than me.
Okay.
extracting poison or taking tooth. That's two totally different process. Poison is you're taking a jar and you're trying to drip some poison into a jar. Ripping tooth out is ripping the tooth out.
Nope,
Hoping
don't
there's
want to
poison
take
in
the
it.
other.
I'm just gonna rip the fangs out.
Okay, strength check.
$18.
Easily. Two Yuntai abomination things. Make
And
sure
I
you
hand
write,
him the cogs to put in
make
the
sure you
bag.
write that word abomination. But statues by you. You hear the ocean crashing. What would you like to do? Remember, you have there's a process though, and
Right.
it should be written on that.
Is there? You have the.
Yep. All right. Spells.
Oh, you gotta cast a spell.
Yeah, remember.
Yeah. So I walk up to the stone. Just give it a good glance. Quickly, just put my hand flat on the stone. I'm just like, from stone to death to bring to life.
Okay. The stone kind of like it all chips away, and as it does, before you stands a very elegant half elf, and a black a and he's got a like black cloak on, and he has like kind of the Phantom of the Opera mask, where it covers half of his face, and you see him, he kind of stands, and you kind of notice he has a staff like on his back, and as it kind of the stone breaks from it, you notice the orb on top of the staff is this like illuminating orange, like sun bright orange at the top of it. As he kind of, oh, oh, well, man, of my kind of sophistication, you know, to be trapped like that, not meant to be trapped at all whatsoever. Oh, why, hello.
Hey,
My name is Serpatorin. Um, what the hell are you?
He's a robot.
Whoop it.
Well, from where I'm standing, I'm assuming the Medusas turned me and my brethren into stone. I'm very grateful because it appears you have freed me from said prison.
Sure did.
Well,
We're stiff as a board.
have you seen any of my men? You sent them to your town, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I have written here. So he goes, "Can have you seen my? You seem awfully comfortable with a man unfreezing from a statue. So I'm assuming you've seen this before. So have you seen my brethren?
One of them.
Two of them.
Oh, we got two.
One.
Oh, we only have
You
one.
have
Yeah, this is our second guy.
you have the
Oh, I thought
human.
this was a third.
You have Sir Grow, the heavy armor human. So do you tell him that,
Yeah.
Sir Grow? That's savage, man. He's still a big brute, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and him kind of got the ends, me being an intellectual. If you haven't deduced from the staff on my back and my cloak, I am. He kind of like, fireball kind of appears in his hand. I'm highly intellectual wizard. So are we just going to stand here, or are you going to tell me where I can find my brother?
He's back at our city
I'm a.
or our town.
Oh,
Town, city, camp. You choose.
Yeah.
that's kind of good to know, but where does that leave me? Where am I going? I'm assuming because of the way you're nonchalantly treating me that there's some kind of agreement or something here. Because usually when people see me with the mask and just the radiation of magic, and you can see it. This dude's like he's obsessed with this magic. Like he thinks he's better than everybody because and he does. He's like as he's fidgeting with magic in his hand, and he's like most people are intimidated by me. So I'm gonna assume that you made a deal with Sir Grow, if you will. Don't let magic intimidate you. Please don't. He kind of and you see he like he builds a hut in the middle of nowhere and then it vanishes. And he's just like, well, if you tell me where this place is at, I won't lie to you. I'm just going to teleport there. So, where am I going?
Do we have the map of this?
You have that map. You
I
have
wasn't for sure if that was part of the inventory or not. I'm just like, here,
it's
but
right. It's right under that
You see
cave on the map.
there,
Oh, righty.
it's right there. That's smack in the middle.
Well, then I guess I'll see you. And he vanishes.
And I just looked up like, where?
Don't worry, wizards do that.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, so you head back to do some business.
Yeah.
Okay. So you head over to the water. You kind of see the dock. You going on the dock? Or you just fishing from the coastline?
We'll go on the dock,
Okay. So
but not like super far into the.
this is essentially a mini game. So who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
No, I wrote this shit down. Okay, so I need you to roll a d4 first.
4. Okay.
It's just a couple different rolls.
3.
You had a good cast. Okay. Now roll a d20 to see what bites. I won't tell you what bites till after you do the round.
16.
16? Okay. So you're kind of sitting there, Ralph. You're at this point. You're just kind of watching Cogs. Cogs, you kind of feel it. Starts going. You start fighting. Okay. So now this 5 rounds. Okay. We're gonna do this quick. So go ahead. It's gonna be 2 rounds strength check, 1 round dex check, 2 more rounds strength check. So give me strength check.
4.
Fail. So now I need another strength check at disadvantage.
9.
Fail. Another strength check or dexterity check at disadvantage.
11.
Fail. It's fighting. You can feel it. You're like, it's getting far away from you. It's another strength check.
Can I tell Ralph to hold on to me?
Are you gonna grab him?
Sure.
I'll give you advantage. And strength check.
Double 17. Strength 0, so 17 straight.
Success. Final strength check. The line's getting tight. You're reeling tight. Strength check. It's getting tight.
19.
You're fighting. You're fighting. You get right at the shore. You start to see in the water this giant like figure. What the heck? The line snaps right before you land it. This is a very much dice have to be honest, especially the bigger numbers. Okay. Okay, so D4 to see how your cast goes. You're gonna need D4 and D20.
2.
2? Okay. Okay, so you're only 3 rounds of strength checks. Use a different D20, Will. Bring some new voodoo in for you, brother.
It's like, I'm going to help him make sure he don't let this go. Holding on to his shoulder, I'm casting guidance,
Okay,
just like,
so
come on, you got it!
And another D4 for guidance. Real high strength too, so
11.
okay. So you're kind of sitting there, you didn't cast too far, probably about 25 feet off, but you're kind of like doing that little slow trolley, and all of a sudden, zzz, it hits. But you're like, what the heck? It's like fighting a little bit, but you're outpacing it. Just go ahead. You're kind of reeling it in, outpacing it, gets a little yard. Go ahead and roll another one.
Did you put my green D20 in the bag?
Yes, I did. That whole set.
You bastard.
They're right next to you. You no strength check.
Well,
12. It's kind of fighting. You kind of beats you a little bit. Last one. When you know success.
wait. Here, 21. 26.
You just muscle it. You're like, you reel it in, and
I'm
you.
not winding this shit. I'm just gonna fucking yank
Okay,
it.
okay. I love it. So you kind of just like, it kind of flops. You see a scorpion fish, and the value of that is 60 gold pieces. You could also cook these fish and get effects from them. I'll say that. Don't know what the effects are, but you can get effects. I'm gonna say that. Okay, so who's up?
I guess I'm next.
Okay, let's go ahead. Roll a d4. See how you cast.
Alright.
2.
2.
He learned from his first mistake not to throw it as.
You're kind of like that little
It's
kid.
going to be a big fish.
You that cast is kind of like that little kid cast where it's like you kind of like double pull it, but goes out about 15 feet. So you kind of like you reel it real slow. You stop, and you're like, oh, I think I'm too close.
If you can recite the perfect cast from SpongeBob or Goofy movie,
Oh, shit, I don't remember.
he'll give you
I just
advantage.
know it. Well, no, you have disadvantage. Roll your d20 with a disadvantage. It doesn't have to count. Land on table,
Okay.
so you can re-roll them.
Reroll it.
Yeah. So your tray is usually how I play.
Can I take the other number? 4.
4? Okay.
Even
So
though I was only one step higher.
you kind of feel a bite. Little bite. Not too much of a fight. 3 rounds. Strength checks. Roll them real quick.
Still at disadvantage?
No. Flat.
Oh,
Flat. You're flat. No.
12.
12. It kind of fights you a little bit. It's not very heavy. The pole's barely bending, but you're like, bro, if you're kind of watching this and it's like, after that big fish, it's like that he thinks he has another big fish where he's like hunched over, like really trying to get a grip on it. Okay. But you kind of get that first. That's a successful round. So go ahead, give me another one.
18.
You're really getting into it like, I got this. I got this. It's not even fighting that hard. But you're like, I got this. One more.
14.
It gets to the top. You're like still trying to reel. The pole is bending a little bit. And there is a flag rockfish hanging from it. The value of that, I don't know if one person's writing them down.
I wrote.
Okay. So the value of that's going to be 30 gold pieces. So if you want to go again, it's your turn. I just felt like this was a little cool mini
Yeah.
game.
I'm liking it.
Especially if you can like land these bigger ones.
4.
4? Well, something different.
Roll something.
Oh wait, no, that was your cast.
Yeah, that was my
Okay.
cast.
So you kind of like were kind of chuckling at him casting last time. So you're like, watch this. Kind of you like step back and
I heard that crack.
yeah, my body's sore. I'm over 30. Everything cracks when I move. But you kind of like it's like
I told you.
I'm gonna use your reference. It's the Goofy movie when Goofy casts and he's like, you're just like that as it 100-yard cast. You go ahead, roll an advantage on your d20. See what you catch.
17.
17.
Or is this a strength or just a?
Just a regular d20.
Oh, 17. Yeah.
So You kind of let it sink. You got a good cast, so you're like, I'm gonna let this drop a little. I'm in the deeper water. I'm gonna let it drop. Kind of let it drop, and you kind of feel like a little, you know, as you start to reel, you get that big bite, that big where pull is you're having to like get that little bit of rage muscle going. Okay, 5 rounds, 2 strength, 1 dex, 2 strength. So go ahead, give me 2 strength checks.
I'm gonna take that one anyways. 18. Oh wait, plus 5, so whatever that.
Cogs, you're watching Ralph, and he's like, his muscles are tense, and he's, it's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one.
19 plus 5.
Dex, now Dex. You see him cranking, he's going. Go ahead.
19.
He's just, you see the fish getting a little bit of yard, like he'll get 5 yards of string from him, and then he quickly gets it back. He's fighting. You've seen him fight some beasts. This is a real challenge for him. He's bringing it in, bringing it. What's your reaction at this point? What are you thinking? You could tell this amount. You've been fighting for about.
This is a lot harder than
This is like time wise. This is like a 10. You've been fighting with this thing for about 10 minutes now. So you're like, go ahead, give me another strength.
17.
I'm landing this. I'm landing it. You feel it. You feel it. You kind of start to see the shadow in the water. One more strength check.
My thumb pops open. It'd be a shame if this rope were.
That's 21.
I did it. And then right as you got like you could
I just like turn.
yeah. You see it start to break the water, and you're just like, as it hits the water, you look, see the massive fish, probably 200 pounds. You just caught yourself a big eye tuna worth 1,000 gold pieces.
It'd be a shame if I burned the rest.
Going again, Cogs?
Give it another shot.
Thought you guys would like this little mini game. It's just different.
Well,
Okay, so D4?
4.
After watching him make that excellent cast, you're like, I could do it. You kind of look, you stare at him.
Thing on me.
Yeah, you do. As you get to the tip of the dock, and you're like, and it like that perfect cast on, and you look at him, and you're like,
Can he have my modifier for my strength?
no.
It's only plus 5.
No.
You can help me by holding my back.
But he doesn't have a strength modifier, so whether he rolls at advantage.
You can hold him.
Okay.
I'll give him advantage on if you hold him.
Okay.
Okay. So you're like, okay, so go ahead, roll a d20, see what you catch, and you have advantage because he's got you by the waist.
18.
18? Okay. 18? Okay. So I'm going to give you advantage there. He's still holding you, but you're not going to have any more advantage unless you roll it. Okay, so it's 5 rounds, 2 strength, 1 dex, 2 strength. Just go ahead and give me a strength check.
So straight then?
Yep.
11.
It's kind of getting the ground on you as you can't really guidance on yourself.
Yeah, I'll magically think of it.
Okay, I'll give it to you. So it's kind of fighting. You're getting a little bit of ground. The pole is bent. Just go ahead. Think the line snaps. These bigger fish are tough, dude.
I was meant for shooting, not pulling.
As Cogs turns to the forest and just shoots a bird out of a tree.
Too bad you couldn't even have gotten a spear gun.
Could have. So you gonna try? Who's trying now? Are you want to do something?
I'll do it again.
Okay, so go ahead, roll a d4, see how you do. Yeah, strength modifier is really what helps you here. I forgot
1.
you really don't. 1. You feel something. I think I got something on the line. 3 strength checks.
1 plus, so 6.
You're like really not focused. You're like, is there even anything? You stop for a moment. I don't think there's anything on there. And like that moment you stop, it's just like. 10. You fight it, you kind of you bring it in a bit. You have advantage, by the
9.
way. You have advantage.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
23.
You're just like, oh, you're just like lift the pole 'cause you're like, I think I'm stuck on some kelp or something. The line like lashes over you, and as it does, you see on the end of a hook, there's just a little sardine on there. So you got a sardine, that's worth 10.
Perception check. See how many fish I can see that in the vicinity of that water.
Okay. How are you doing this? Are you like ducking your head in the water?
No, I'm just saying how much shadows or see if there's any like
Okay.
bubbles. So that's 5, 6, 7, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
You kind of look at the water and you're really focusing on it. Your eyes kind of get like that polarized vision a little bit. You're kind of like, you see a lot of bubbles, you see a lot of movement, and you see a lot of different sizes.
You know where he's going with
I
it.
have a feeling I do.
So, would I be able to cast command on these
This is not where I thought he was
No.
going.
Not at all.
fish are pretty stupid, so
And it is on any creature that you see.
That's a-
Then
I'm gonna say no because the water muffles you.
okay, let's see.
And it's a good idea, but the way water was. I mean, it's a good idea, but
we have nets.
we do.
Must be in your inventory.
Yeah, probably.
You don't know what's down there though.
No, but he's pulling it.
Says the guy, and this is from the guy who gave me the miniature.
Yeah. So
Cause all I have is that
That's not the only thing.
you know what, I was just gonna see if I could just shoot one out.
Have you seen MythBusters?
No,
oh,
I've seen
you have
videos.
a stick of dynamite. I like to throw a stick of dynamite at them.
I would have done the same thing, but I don't have dynamite
Okay,
on me.
so take a stick of dynamite off.
Okay.
Sorry.
Both of you roll a d20. I'm gonna. It's how I decide what to kill.
13.
5.
Ralph, you're just like, what? This is too slow. This is too patient. This is too peaceful. I have an idea. Pugs, your finger. You just kind of tosses it in and stand. Wait a moment. Wait. As it does. Okay, so write these down. You find what floats to the surface, a white sea bass worth 150 gold, a skipjack tuna worth 400 gold,
How many? 400?
yeah, a wolf eel worth 600 gold, and a blue rockfish 100 gold. But you start to notice a fin in the water kind of charging at the dock.
We should get out of here.
At least back on shore, anyways.
But then the fin vanishes. Like it's above the water, and then all of a sudden it's like,
Hey, Ralph, take a pic under the water.
No thanks.
Throw one of our least expensive fish into the water.
the dock starts rocking.
You know what? I'm going back to land.
So you start moving. How
I start fast pacing.
fast pacing?
Yeah.
You kind of start running back towards the shore. Not really. You feel a little cautious, but as you start to run, it starts to And as it does, you notice a pink tentacle comes out of the ground and breaks off a 5-foot section of the dock ahead of you.
I'm gonna jump it.
I'm going to use my Glaven pole bolt.
Athletics check with advantage. Or acrobatics, not athletics.
So what am I rolling?
Acrobatics with advantage called.
Acrobatics, okay. 19, 20,
30,
21,
20.
22.
Oh shit, the devil get back! I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. As you roll it back and you just keep running as you just cleared, as you're like, there's definitely something big out there that was going to eat everything, and we just woke it up. But you get to the shore, and as you get to the shore, go ahead and give me a perception check.
15, 20.
27.
You notice a pink triangle, like arrowhead almost, come out of the ground.
Like a giant squid.
But the tip of it, at the, like, you see this much out of the water. It is like this wide.
That's a big one.
As you realize you just avoided something and that this water isn't safe. But as you're doing this, all of a sudden you hear, as you look over on the bridge from Antamri, as Elwyn is coming sprinting towards you. You kind of like try to.
Yeah, we'll try to meet him halfway.
Okay, so you kind of get up, you kind of pack up your fish that you had got, kind of shove them in the cooler you had bought, kind of throw it in the bag of holding, and you kind of go. You see him, you kind of catch him as he gets towards the bottom, and what do you say to him? I got some news for you.
What's going on?
All right,
Yeah, there's a big thing over there, dude.
oh, these oceans are deadly with beasts. And with that comes my next statement. And I don't mean to be a buzzkill. The Imperior,
Messed up.
so the Imperior has agreed to allowing you to further advance into our city.
We got this.
No, not a squid per se, but so just to kind of understand things. You've gotten to the entry part of our city where we kind of just it's more for the travelers and stuff. We're gonna allow you into the industrial park, and from there you're also allowed to enter the markets. Um, but just to like make sure that your interests kind of align with us, and to make sure you're not on the wrong side of things. The Imperior has a bit of a test.
We're not a pack of murder hobos, we promise.
It's not so much the murder hobo, it's just we want to make sure you're not murder hoboing the wrong things.
Oh, okay.
But so basically to test your loyalty and trust, if you will, I'm not assuming you have a legit ship, and you guys came from the forest, so this
Have a ship.
you trust to sail across that as he kind of points towards the water, and he
No.
So I have two things. I have two options for you from the Imperior. There's two things that have kind of we've been having a little bit of water issues in the city. There's an island not too far off. We believe some cultists are doing something out there. It's kind of messing with the currents and it's affecting the water is where we get our power from, is the currents don't flow correctly, and you can kind of see like every now and again the wake. It does do this weird pattern where it's like a regular wake, but then like every 10, 15 minutes or something, it like pulls back. Like high tide, low tide type thing, where all of a sudden it'll be fine, then all of a sudden it's like and it pulls back like 30 feet. It's strange. But we think there's some cultists on that island out there, and he kind of points, and you could kind of see off in the distance with your passive perceptions, especially you more than him. You could see like this little like green clump out in the distance. Yeah, it looks close, then it's about a day's away. So you can either take care of that little issue for us, and whatever the cultists are doing out there, or I don't even know why he's offering this job. I mean, they're more of a nuisance than a problem. He didn't even really tell me. I'll just say this: there's a pirate ship off the coast, not too far, and you can't really. You can kind of see something in the distance to the the east of the island, and you're like, is that what you're talking about? You don't see it. He can just barely spot like this spot, and you're like, is that what? And he goes, yes, it's a band of pirates. They like to commit some thievery on our merchant ships and stuff like that. Um, he just wants it dealt with. I will say this: I'm not all for killing pirates. I mean, you have a few options. You could buy them out, get them to work for you, steal the ship, burn the ship down, leaving nothing left, convince them just to leave and never come back. Um, uh, the pirates, like I said, maybe get them to work for you. We just need them to stop messing with our mercantile ships. But they're not too hostile. We've sent a couple trader ships out there. They've bought some goods from us, but they just have this. For some reason, they're friendly until we try to send merchandise across the waters. Then they want to attack things, but they act all friendly. And then, oh, we didn't take your. We have proof you've taken our. We've seen our equipment. So deal with those however you want. Just get them to stop fucking harassing our trade routes. Or you could deal with the cultists. Either way, you got to get across this ocean. So you're going to need some kind of way to sail across this. You take this back. My only thing is, if you happen to do the cultists, I need one of their heads back. The pirates, I just don't want to. We could see in the water. We have periscopes and such. I just don't want to see them in the range of our city.
Mm-hmm.
But the option is yours. Once you come back, I will be in the entryway. Come find me. There is a payday that he's willing. He said I'm willing to give you a little money, and I will also give you passes into the industrial park and the marketplace, which has a lot to offer. Our industrial park has a lot of artificers and such. But I will not keep you bothered. I'll let you two discuss what you want to do. If you need a room for the night, you can always come back in town. Sleeping on the beach is kind of nice as well. So,
Yeah, it might be nicer than dealing with that crazy.
did she rape you?
She tried.
Are you sure she didn't?
I heard a little noise last night, but I ignored it.
Show me on the doll where she touched you. But he's like, but all right, I'll be up top. You'll find me in the entryway once you take care of things. Like I said, I need a head, or if there's pirates just vanish. But it's yours to deal with. But you got to get out there. So have a good one, boys. So you know your mission.
I turned to Ralph. I'm just like, I got an idea. We have to speak to the captain. You got command, right?
And the captain no.
Yeah.
We can both try to use command at the same time. Get them to join our allegiance, and then we have them help us out on that island to take out the thing. We kill two birds with one stone.
See, but you're not using your brain. That's not if you know pirates, you kill the captain, you can just take the ship.
Yeah, but then we got a crew with a ship, and then they'll help us attack if they do not join our alliance.
Then we promote the first mate. And then we get him. He can sail around and get any ships he wants except for these merchant ships
Mm-hmm.
that belong to this city.
We do need to build it now. This is the narrator over Baldur's Gate 3. They do need to build a naval squadron.
Why do you think I'm trying to get them to join our
I'm
alliance?
going to start doing that. This is going to be the narrator that neither of you hear that talks over you above your head.
Because that way, then we have more goods coming in.
Right.
Opens new trade routes.
That's why I say we both use command on the person and force them to join our allegiance.
Yeah, but now since you said that, his idea is he's going to give it to something that has a high fucking wisdom or whatever. And then
We can't change.
yeah, he can. We can't see what he has written down half the time, anyways. He's just making it up.
50-50.
I mean, that's what I'd be doing. You think I'd have a big notebook full of stuff? No, I
It
have
just
like
makes it harder. You write shit and then you're like, I didn't use this.
No, that is a good idea though. We could knock out two birds with one stone and ask for more entry into the city since we took care of both their problems.
Or a higher reward, anyways.
Lord, you could think of it that way. Two birds, metagaming. Two birds, one stone. Take the pirates, make the pirates destroy the cultists.
Yeah.
Or use them. Or use the pirate ship to help deal with the cultist island.
Right.
It's just a small island. So I mean, there's a lot you can do
And
here.
they're already experienced sailors, so they'll be able to take care of them.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, actually.
So do we want to persuade them or try to use command? Persuade first and then command, or just go for the command?
We're just gonna kill the captain.
Okay.
Oh, you're the captain? Hi. I'm the captain though. Okay, so you can see in the distance on the water, Ralph, more so than Cause, the two locations. You have a sail ship. What would you like to do? Maybe look at the stats of your sail ship before you do anything. Whoever has it in their inventory should be able to see it.
It's in the group inventory.
Oh, it is.
It should be.
Party inventory.
It is
Oh yeah,
not,
sailing ship.
it is not a warship like your old one.
No, it's just a sailing ship. AC 15, 300, health point, 2 miles per hour speed, damage threshold 15, crew 20, passengers 20, cargo.
That
120.
speed decides how long this trip's going to take. So I mean, you could
And we could try to sneak onto the board and find the captain and
maybe find a dock and find a bigger ship, or
pirate his ship.
We've already been told not to steal and cause trouble in this town.
but there's no dock that's connected. There's on the west coastline. There's like multiple docks that run along the coastline for like just random trade in export stuff. Like all along this coast. Where's that map at? If you like, Antamri's dock was the one you were on. It's like right here. And that was the one you were on. And that was just like a fishing dock. But you could kind of see. Give me a perception check. Let's do it this way.
But this is 728.
That's some bullshit. 16.
You kind of pull your map out.
Either way.
Cox, you pull the map out and you're kind of looking at the map as Ralph is kind of looking at just the terrain of the coastline. And you kind of figure out that like immediately that dock is like right here. And as you look down to where like the coastline kind of dips into this little islet, you do notice there's another dock and you see like 3 ships there. And you're kind of looking around and you even see one, but like you could kind of see the city. You see like this huge stone tower and smoke coming out. You see another dock with a bunch of ships, and you can't really make out the ships. It's just like a bunch of specks in the distance. But there's one not too far with like I said, with like 3 or 4 ships.
It's like south of us then?
Yeah.
Hey, right. There's another dock just south of us. There's a few ships over there. You want to go check them out?
Yeah, maybe we can persuade someone to let us borrow.
These are not the droids right now.
By borrow, I mean we're taking the ship regardless.
Okay, so go ahead, roll a d20.
Straight, right?
Yeah.
7.
17.
7 and a 17. 7 and a 17. Okay. So you kind of start walking on, and as you get on with and walk down this coastline, you got a good view of everything. As you're kind of just walking through the sand at this point, kind of like Baywatch strolling through the sand, just kind of just taking in all the sun, the smell of the sea. And as you kind of go, you get a little closer. You're probably about 150 yards from this dock, and you immediately kind of notice is there is Make sure I say this right. You see a galleon, a warship, and then just like a trader's barge. I want to say. Make sure a trading ship.
I feel like a trading ship would be good because then they would automatically like come towards us. But there's no defenses really.
You kind of get up to the dock and you're kind of talking to each other, but as you do, you overhear from the ships. You hear from the galleon. Against asses! Pick up the squad the deck! Going, dumb! The sails aren't even up yet! And you kind of see that in the bigger galleon. In the warship, you kind of notice. You see like a few people on the deck. But then you kind of look over towards the trading ship and you kind of you see a human. I don't want to do this, but it's the only thing I can. Head on it, he kind of walks with a bit of a wobble, and you kind of hear him. Ah, yes, Lord. Where's the rum? Get more rum. We've got routes, but I'm going to drink the whole way. Ah, all righty. Sail, whatever. Where's my first mate? Is he drunk again? Ah. Okay, so what would you like to do?
He's too drunk to realize
I'm going to pretend I'm the first mate.
Okay, so you kind of go on.
Spot's never a first mate.
You kind of go on the ship. Kind of looks at you. Oh, my first mate. You are a half-orc. Do you know who I am?
Captain.
I am Captain Jack Sparrow.
I haven't know this about.
Jaxsparo. Sparrow. I am Captain Jack Sparrow. I am the trader of these seas. I drink more of my product than I sell. How may I help you? And you could smell like that as he kind of leans in, that like whiskey breath, just hard. Can I help you boys with something? Do you need some things delivered?
Yes and no.
What is it? What do you need?
We need to get over to that ship over there. Yeah.
They're not pirates, they're our friends.
Look, I may be drunk. Very drunk. I mean, these aren't sea legs. I mean, are you gonna make it worth my while? I mean, I don't turn down jobs if it pays for liquor.
You can have whatever's on that pirate ship.
What's it called? Oh, geez, what about that thing right there?
Unfortunately, he's not for sale.
Looks like one of them sex robots.
I mean, you might be able to get your way with them.
No.
I don't.
Robinson.
Kind of like he's rough, scraggly looking gentleman. And he just, well, what do you that pirate ship? I'm just a trader ship. They've never shot me before. They've tried to jump on, but they kind of leave me alone because of that. You kind of look up and his flag's this blue flag and it's got a skull crossbones on it. I know a little bit about pirates. I thought it was it for a while, but it just costs too much. I lost a lot of crew people. Found it's a lot easier to get liquor when you sell it than when you steal it. Just what I found, and I'm never sober anymore. So, but he kind of. I think I can take you out to that ship. I can get you close. Okay, I can't get. We're not touching tips. We're not.
We can get boarding distance.
I can do you. I can get you about 50 yards, and I'll let you take one of my little dinghies over there to get across. I just don't like the odds of kind of messing. Like I said, I was a pirate. I know
I
if
just turn my back to him. I'm just like, shit, they'll come right to us once he sees this boat, anyways.
Probably.
I mean, they really don't fuck with me. You see the flag? I mean, there's a little respect there because I used to do what they did, so they don't mess with me. Every now and again, I accidentally,
Climb up to
you,
the flag.
he kind of looks
Paint
at you.
a smiley face on it.
The deal is I kind of just every now and again I push one of those crates off the ship when I'm kind of sailing past, and it just kind of makes everything, what's a case of rum?
You want me to? You guys distracted me a little better though.
He's not the only person on this ship. You see a crow's nest where the flag's above the crow's nest.
I cast
Is there
command.
anybody up there?
Perception check.
Yeah.
10, 14.
Not that you see.
I've always wanted to be up in that crow's nest.
What
Can I
about
go- can I go
27?
Not that you see. He kind of looks at you.
I've never been up in one. I always wanted to be in one. Can I go in?
If you climb that mast, I'm gonna shoot you in the ass.
I got metal blood. Maybe it'll reflect.
There's things in these waters where if I shoot you in the ass, you're gonna fall right into these waters. These waters you really don't
But
want
what's
to be.
important up there? God, someone want to be in it.
It's of no concern to you up there. My guys up there, you probably didn't even see him up there, did you? But my guys up there, and well, he ain't a very pleasant man. And so you don't see nothing or hear nothing. He kind of sits up there, and he goes by shadow. Let me just leave it at that. I kind of leave him alone. He don't talk much.
I've never been in a crow's nest. I just always want to be in one.
He's kind of a dick. Usually just drops notes. Message in the bottle. You ever heard of a message in a bottle? That's all he does. He'll be like, hey, what do you see up there? Think, say it.
Well,
So you need a ride?
Yeah, just give us a.
100,000 gold.
just
And
a few feet. Hey,
and I want 5 minutes alone. This shiny thing.
oh, you ain't.
In 10 minutes along with the shiny thing and no goal.
Make it an hour.
I start
Saying
backing out. Just that.
Cogs was never the same after.
Just slowly start walking away.
I'm going to cast command on this captain.
Okay. So wisdom save.
Yeah, I think it's a wisdom 13. Yeah.
Face kind of changes. It worked.
Obey.
Obey my nuts across your face. What am I obeying?
You're going to bring us to that ship over there and help us get on it.
Bringing the anchor. We set and see. He gets on the wheel and he starts sailing.
He's just fucking steamboat making it.
Yeah. As you kind of start to trudge off as you go onto the sea. Okay, so let me think of the movement of this ship real quick. Okay, so go ahead and roll 1d20. Maybe end this thing on a cliffhanger.
17.
Kind of sailing, and as you're kind of focused on the ocean, the waves are kind of. The ship is definitely rocking. You can kind of feel it. Kind of get a little nauseous, a little, Ralph, as you are a land lover by all means. And you're kind of like, oh, you kind of have to catch your balance. Cogs, you're just like, your body has that auto function of balance. You're
He's
just.
got a gyroscope.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. And you're.
I'll just say that.
But you're kind of sailing. And you get up to.
I still want to be that.
At this point, go ahead and get both of you, give me a perception check.
Nat 20, 30.
So from 100 yards away, Cogs, you can see this ship. It is definitely a galleon ship, which you guys used to have. And as you're kind of looking, you see a couple things move on it. Ralph, you look at the ship and you see 3 humans, one wearing a large cap with a large feather, you assume is the captain, and 2 half orcs. As the captain of this trader ship kind of looks at you, all right, well, we're kind of getting within a little close here. Um, like I said, you could take one of our dinghies. What are you laughing about, robot pants?
Dingy.
I already ripped one off.
You did what?
Yeah.
Does he collect penises?
No, I just feed them to dogs.
That's not a lie.
Okay, so the ship kind of comes to a stop. You could see the pirate ship within 50 yards. You could kind of hear a little bit of bustle on it, and you could see the people moving on it. What would you like to do?
Guess we'll take the dinghy.
All right, let me unzip my pants.
What's that got?
It floats! It floats. So you kind of go over the side of the ship to one of the small little boats, port boats, kind of get in it, and you kind of crank it into the water. When do you roll a d20? 50 yards on a dinghy. Don't roll bad. Roll horrible, please.
What am I rolling? Just straight?
Yeah.
10? So we're just going to sneak.
Well, the ship doesn't. The ship, your little dinghy doesn't flip in the ocean. It's rocking pretty heavy, and you're kind of having to like steer, really struggle to steer. It takes you a little bit, but you kind of get across. Your ship is like right up against their boat at the ladder on the side of their
So
boat.
we're just sneaking on and killing the guy, or what?
You don't even know how these people are.
I know you were planning on just killing the captain.
Yeah, but that's before. I say we will wave a white flag and see if they help us.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna climb up, waving a white flag. Okay, so you kind of get up on deck, and you kind of rip part of your shirt, Ralph, and you're just like, as you get up, you climb first, and you're like, "Hey, me no harm!" And you immediately see these 3 humans, the 2 half orc carrying barrels on both arms. They kind of stop. Down, down. And you see this human, elegant, long black beard, but like finely trimmed to where it like culminates to this super fine tip, like right here. He's got a massive mustache that goes and it curls all the way by his ears. In the hat, big captain's hat with a long, probably like 14-inch feather in it. And he kind of,
And we called it back up.
well, it's not very often we have guests. What brings you to my ship? You're lucky I do not have my men kill you right now. Francisco, he points to the other human. It's this skinny, frail dude, like tattered shirt, and he's just regular black khakis. Francisco over here loves cutting off heads. And Chico over here, this short little human, probably only like 4'8", but stocky, just like built like a tank. Like is compensating for his small size with muscles. He's like, Chico over here, he likes to submerge the heads. If you catch my drift. Chico kind of walks up to you, Cogs. I look like a chihuahua? Kind of looks at you. You better get your robot friend in check. I like the bucket of bolts.
Yes,
That's worth a lot of money right there. You better get him in check. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to tell me why you stepped on my sheep.
Well,
Or I'm gonna let my half-orc friends here grab you and throw you off.
we were kind of stranded in this dinghy and we needed some help.
You do know we're pirates, right?
I can't read. Sorry.
Yeah, but you were the only ship in the area.
You know, I really don't like your friend here.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of him either. He might grow on you.
The fact that my half-orc friends aren't freaking out is the only reason I haven't attacked you yet.
That's kind of a thing we half orcs do. We don't attack each other yet.
This one's getting really close. Check your friend.
I smack him in the back of the head and tell him to shut up.
Now, is there something I can do for you? Because you say you're on a dinghy, but see, I'm not that stupid. I see Jack's ship over there.
Yeah, he kicked us off his ship.
I wouldn't be surprised. Once a pirate, always a pirate. He just walked away for easy gold because he doesn't have the conscience to kill, you know? For me, I love it. He kind of like grabs his necklace and he pulls the necklace, and you see it's a gold chain, but it's covered in freaking ears. Just different size ears, different creatures. I'm a bit of Japanese myself.
Oh, I've never seen this before. Sorry.
There's something I like about you. You're a big guy. My guys obviously trust you because, like I said, they didn't drop those barrels and come chuck you off the side here. So I guess I'll give you a little bit of time. What is it that you boys need?
We need to go over to that island and loot and plunder those cultists. Or you can loot and plunder, but we gotta take care of the cultists.
Do you know the 4 words every man must hear and wants to hear? When business comes to the table,
You can have the money?
what's in it? 5 words. What's in it? 5. This is actually an actual quote. What's in it for me? You see us pirates here? We ain't got much.
You can have whatever's on the island.
Well, I got a better offer for you. You see that ship you came over?
Yeah.
I like to collect. And that one's got a lot of rum on it.
So you want Jack's ship?
I want Jack's and his ship to be the little puppy boy they used to be. He obviously trusts you. He don't let a lot of people on his boat. You ever done any piracy?
Not in this lifetime.
Don't know what that means, but you look like you guys can handle some things. And I'm getting a real bandit vibe from you. So I guess my real question is, because you didn't say no to my offer, and with the way you're dressed all royal like, but with the morals of a bandit, I think I see an opportunity here for both of us. So what is it that we can do for each other?
We'll get you his ship.
I don't think you understand. I don't just want the ship. I want the whole ocean. And that ship is the start of a fleet.
How would you like
I was passing notes to Will and tapping with Gerard.
to start a whole fleet
You're on the right track.
and we can help each other out along the way and grow your fleet?
Will's on the right track. It's kind of sloppy, but Will's on the right track. He kind of looks at you. Smells like a partnership.
In a sense, I would call it that.
So, if I am reading this situation correct, your look, your royal garb, you hold some seat of power somewhere.
We have a village, camp. What do you call it?
Village.
Stronghold.
Stronghold.
Village. Kind of looks at you. Listen. Well, Drumwood's been up to something. Their navies have been building. It's getting awfully hard to get across the seas. I had 2 ships. So the bitches sank one. There's something going on. And I feel like maybe a partnership might be just the right move in this climate. Go ahead and take a look at this. And he hands you periscope, right?
Telescope?
Big telescope. I'm talking like the end of it is like this wide. And he goes,
Or a spyglass?
yeah, spyglass. Take a look south for me. And he hands it to you. Do you take a look?
Yeah,
Go ahead, perception with advantage.
I already have advantage. 27.
You kind of look. You immediately notice, and it kind of like, and you hear him. There is 20 warships. And I'll give it to you. With you immediately kind of recognize the pattern that is being built on this southern coastline. And immediately you're like, that's a fucking blockade. They're blocking because you know they control this section. But you see the ships from like here wrapping around. So you realize that they have this massive blockade around. And he kind of sits there. That's peculiar. You see what I'm talking about now. Now look to your west, towards the mountain range just outside of it, Drumwood. See, scan over same thing. And you want to do it too. You can kind of see if you want to roll. You just have to roll at disadvantage.
Dirty 20.
Damn, 19.
19.
Perception.
You can kind of see like the mountain range, and you can kind of see like these spots kind of moving on it. But you looking in this spyglass, and you look at this mountain range, you see these workers moving, and you see there's these tunnels going in all over the place in the mountain. And he goes, something's going on. That blockade is protecting whatever they're doing in that mountain range to the north of Drumwood. I just know this because that blockade is just the start of it. They got that mountain pass all completely blocked. From what my man said, because we used to store our gold on that cliff edge. We can't get in there. We can't get in there. And if I'm understanding you boys correctly, you're looking for naval supremacy too, is what you're looking for.
Yep.
Kind of looks at the big guys. Can we trust him? At this point, you don't know either of those half-orcs' names. Doesn't say it. They kind of look at each other. The one who's like got a grayer skin kind of looks up. I know that face. He can be trusted. He's a fighter.
It's my daddy's face.
You say that?
Yeah, sure.
He stops for a moment and he looks dead in the eyes. I know. I fought for him. Trust him. He's anything like his father. He brings men together. And it's opportunity. Captain kind of looks over. That's why you're my first mate. So here's the deal. You take that ship and you keep Jax alive. And you bring it over here and you make him work for me. You got yourself an admiral. You tell me where I need to go, and I'll be there. And he toss you, you haven't seen it in this game, scrying stone. So you could talk to him. You know, remember the walkie-talkie stones? So you could talk to him. The trust is thin, but I think we got ourselves a deal. You handle this business for me, we'll move forward. That blockade's a problem, and the only reason I agreed to this is because I think we could be beneficial for each other. Because with your garb, something tells me you're involved with what's going on in that city. I won't ask any more details, but I've heard lots of noise on this continent. And with you two, not many royals like to hit the water. So something tells me you two are the ones making noise. My suggestion, you stay here till nightfall, and you take that ship at night. I won't bother you boys anymore. I'm going to end it right there. It's going to give you guys time to think of how you want to do this. This is a legit story quest line, so you guys can do a lot of cool stuff here. So whatever you take a ship, keep the captain alive. So thank you guys for tuning in. We good for next week?
Yep.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it. I want to thank these guys on camera. I thank you guys. You guys are really stepping up these last couple weeks. You guys are taking this game to another level, and I love it. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate the fans, because you guys, we have been getting a lot of viewers on our. I'm surprised we're picking up viewers on our games afterwards. So thank you guys for viewing. We hope you enjoyed. Everybody, love everybody. We're gonna win the world. We'll take everything. Everything's gonna be good. We'll see you next Friday as they continue, and we'll see what they do. They're in the middle of the ocean. They just made a deal with a pirate. So let's see what happens. You guys have a good week. We'll see you next Friday.